Alright everyone, how are you? I just figured it was Friday the 13th and I was going to go ahead and do a video especially for today. The big holiday, the big superstition day. Got my official Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top hat on. Now my daughter had this thing laying around. I was sitting there looking at it thinking, you know what? That looks like one of them goofy hats that Billy Gibbons wears. Billy Gibbons has got that hat. It looks like some old from the 50s bathing cap, swim cap or something. And I seen that and I said, you know what? I think I'm going to stick that thing on my head and try to do a video. I'm not getting weird. I promise I won't wear this in public. As I said, it's Friday the 13th. Decided to go ahead and do a video. What I got going today, this here pipe is from a carver. His name was Lannes Johnson. It's a really nice pipe. This guy, I don't believe, carves pipes anymore. I think he retired. And it's just a really nice little pipe. And there was a guy that used to have an online business. His name was Frenchie, and he used to sell pipes. And I believe his website is down now too, but there was this guy, Lannes Johnson. He used to be able to get a hold of these Lannes Johnson pipes. And I had bought one many years ago, and I don't know, I've had so many pipes, it ended up getting sold at some point, I'm sure. But one day I was thinking about Lannes Johnson, and usually what the guy carves his pipes with is just an LJ and a heart, a little heart design. And my camera is not as high-tech as most of your guys's, and it won't pick it up, but there's a couple of hearts on this pipe, and I think that's how he graded them. I'm not sure if the if the less amount of hearts was a better grade or the more amount of hearts was a better grade, but this one I think has got like 3 or 4 hearts on it. So anyways, I was thinking about Lannes Johnson, and I went on eBay, and lo and behold, there was a Lannes Johnson pipe. Like I say, this guy is no longer carving pipes. Heck, I don't even know if he's still alive or not, but he makes a real nice product. It's a real nice smoking pipe. And I'm smoking some of this pipesandcigars.com butternut burley. If you guys have never tried this, if you're into burleys, this is kind of a weird story. I was involved with another website many years ago, and we started up this thing. It was called a box pass, and what it was that we'd have a list of guys on this box pass, everybody that wanted to participate. And the first guy would start it off, and he'd throw some tobaccos in a box, and he'd mail it on to the next guy on the list, so on and so forth. And each guy, as it went along, would go ahead and throw a little bit of tobacco, you know, in there, and then he would sample the stuff that he didn't have or whatever. And it's kind of like, you know, if you like something, take it. If you want to replace it with something, please do. And it was pretty much on an honor system. Well, this thing would go through the list, and by the time, I don't know, at one point, I got a box, and this thing was gigantic and just packed full of tobacco. Well, anyways, and it might take, you know, I mean, so much momentum generated with this list and the amount of guys on this list. By the time I ended up getting it one time, I had gotten it like 2 or 3 times, but eventually it had been almost a year. All of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, I get this box, and there was this tobacco in there, and it was called butternut burley. Well, I had it for a while, and I smoked a little of it, and I didn't think a whole lot about it. Well, in my little tobacco cabinet there, I have all kinds of different tobaccos in cans and in mason jars and in bags from different places. So there was the butternut burley sitting there, and I thought about it, and man, this had to have been probably several years, 4 or 5 years possibly old, and I just figured I'd smoke some of it. So I filled a pipe and started smoking it, and I was like, man, this is pretty decent tobacco. And I just went ahead and got more of it from Pipes and Cigars, and I just enjoy it. It's a nice tobacco. It's got a little bit of a sweet taste. It burns relatively nice. It burns well all the way. It tastes pretty much consistent all the way through the bowl. I really like it. And but I don't know. Like I said, when I first smoked it, I wasn't real nuts about it. I think it's just how your taste changes throughout the years and with time. I don't know if you guys see that or not, but the longer I smoke the pipe, I find that things that one day I was real crazy about, today I might not be that crazy about it. And then some other things that I really didn't care too much about, I really like. So what are you guys up to? Like I said, today's Friday the 13th, and all the whack jobs will be out there running around going crazy or worrying about things. And I don't worry about anything. I don't worry about Friday the 13th or black cats or the number 13 or any of those things. I believe that God takes care of me and He'll provide for me, and I do believe in demons, and I conduct myself in such a way that I do everything in my power to not let any sort of evil power or anything, and there is evil power out there. It sounds weird to talk about the evil power, but there are evil powers, and I'll guarantee you, tonight being Friday the 13th, there will be a lot of people that are involved with those certain types of cultish activities. Will be out there doing their little bit, trying to shake up the powers of darkness. There was a full moon just recently. I don't believe it's full anymore, but that would have really made for some demon chasing, a full moon and Friday the 13th. Well, I hope everybody had a good holiday and a good New Year's. How about those resolutions? You guys still hanging in there with those resolutions? I know a couple of the guys made videos about doing resolutions, and Jake TheStevepwns, I think that's how he does his handle, was talking about he didn't want to call it a New Year's resolution, but he really needed to stop smoking cigarettes. I don't know how that's working for you. Just want to send a shout out there to OldNorthernSmokey. Buddy, I hope you're feeling better out there and you're taking care of yourself and going to be back up and posting again and hanging out with us and having some fun. You're in my prayers, brother. PipePastor just did a real good video. I don't know if you guys seen that, about the liberties that we enjoy in Christianity. If you haven't checked that out, go over there to his channel, PipePastor, and check him out. His son Nick, BoldODonahue, just had some bad news. His wife had a miscarriage. I guess she was probably like 7 months, and she had a miscarriage, and I believe this is their second miscarriage. And I seen him post on Facebook about it, and I can tell that his heart is shattered over the loss of his miscarried son. They knew it was a boy, and he was sad about it. But his faith, it was amazing, because he was so powerful with the fact that he knows that God has got a plan for him, and through this, and he's going to reveal to him what his reasoning was for, for this miscarrying another child like this. So if you get a chance, hop on over to his channel, BoldODonahue, and just give him a condolences, send him a condolences, and wish him well, him and his family. That's about all I got for today, guys and gals. I just wanted to stop in and say hi, show you this pipe once again. Lannes Johnson. It was less than 50 bucks on eBay, and you can't beat that. I think any pipe you can get today that's less than 50 bucks is a good deal, especially a handmade pipe from the good old US of A. God bless you all. Take care until next time. Bye-bye.